Hey guys, what's going on? It's Legend Rowan 37 here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get summoning eyes, or how to farm summoning eyes in Hypixel Skyblock. If you guys don't already know, summoning eyes are one of the greatest ways to make money as of now in Hypixel Skyblock. They sell for about 500 to 600, even sometimes around 650k per summoning eye. They're also really useful to grind if you're planning on fighting dragons as well. Basically, to get summoning eyes, you go down to the end and you kill Zealots for a 1 in 420 chance of spawning in a special zealot, which has a 100% chance to drop a summoning eye. Now, there is some gear I recommend before going into this area. First and foremost, I highly recommend that you guys get Talismans. Now, the idea is that you can one-shot Zealots in the end. Zealots have 13,000 health. I only ever recommend grinding special Zealots if you can 4-hit Zealots or less. Even if you 4-hit them, it still takes a really long time to get summoning eyes, so I recommend you do a lot of damage before ending up in the end. A quick way to do extra damage is to get Talismans. Something you can do is you can upgrade them to Zealous, Unpleasant, Godly, or Itchy. All of these are pretty good reforges, and they give you crit chance and crit damage. Basically, the goal is you want at least 80% crit chance, and you want as high crit damage as you can get, as long as you've got around 80 crit chance. Towards the beginning of the game, getting crit chance is somewhat difficult. If you're going to the end to grind Zealots really early on the game, something you can do is get this armor called Ender Armor. You can buy this from the AH for around 10k a piece, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. Or you can grind normal Endermen in the end, and they have a small chance of dropping End Armor. Though I don't recommend doing that. You're probably going to waste more time when you could just buy it on the auction house for a bit cheaper. Ender Armor is super good because all of Ender Armor's stats are doubled in the end. So what you can do is you can reforge your Ender Armor to either Godly or Unpleasant to get higher crit chance or crit damage. This will help you do more damage to the Zealots, making it easier to grind summoning eyes. Ender Armor is my first recommendation for grinding Zealots in the end, at least. Dragon Armor is also really good. Either young or strong Dragon Armor are really good for grinding Zealots. But if you're new to farming Zealots, I recommend starting with End Armor. Another weapon you can get is a Aspect of the End. This sword is sold for about 150k on the auction house, or you can craft it with a bunch of ender pearls. If you craft a bunch of ender pearls and do enchanted and then make enchanted eyes of ender, if you've unlocked the recipe, you can craft this sword. Again, I recommend just getting enough money to be able to buy this on the auction house and enchant it yourself, because if you enchant it with this list of enchants for the sword and reforge it to spicy, you're going to be doing a lot of damage to Zealots in the end. Again, try to go to the end to see how many times it takes you to kill a Zealot. If you can kill it in 4 hits or under, I think it's worth grinding them to get a special Zealot and to sell for about 500 to 600k. If you get a couple summoning eyes, you'll be able to buy some stuff like either Young Armor, which is super good for farming Zealots because it gives you speed. I already have speed right now because I've got potions, but it's super good to have Young Armor if you want speed. I only recommend getting Young Armor if you can 1-tap or 2-tap Zealots. Otherwise, another good option is to get Strong Armor. Strong Armor is also really good for grinding Zealots because it'll make it so you have a better chance of killing them in 1 to 2 hits. With Strong Armor, you should be able to one-hit Zealots a lot easier, but if you can already one-hit Zealots, Young Armor is definitely the way to go. Anyways, again, one of the easiest ways to get more damage is to, again, get a lot of Talismans. I even have some in my inventory. Getting a bunch of Talismans of all rarities and upgrading them or reforging them to either Unpleasant or Zealous or Godly or Itchy are all really good. Zealous and Godly both will give you crit chance and crit damage, which is good if you need crit chance. If you need more crit chance specifically, Unpleasant is generally a better choice if you have a talisman that's blue or above. If you have enough crit chance and you want to just do more crit damage, Itchy is awesome for this. It gives you a bunch of crit damage, but it doesn't give you any crit chance, so keep that in mind. Reforges might get changed in a recent update, so depending on when you're watching this, there might be better reforges, or the reforges that I listed off may be worse, so keep that in mind. Alright, this is the Dragon's Den. This is where all Zealots spawn in. and you'll generally see a lot of people grinding Zealots down here. Now, another tip that I recommend for people grinding Zealots is to get a add-on called Skyblock add-ons. You can either do this by downloading Forge and downloading Skyblock add-ons for Forge, or the easiest way to do this is to just get Badlion client. It's a client you can start Minecraft in, and it makes it so you can add a bunch of add-ons for Skyblock. They're super useful for this game. If you see above my screen, I've got a little zealot counter right there where it says 244. It'll tell you how many zealots you kill, so you know what your odds are of getting a special zealot, and it'll also give you an additional warning on your screen to tell you when your special zealot spawns that has a summoning eye. Now, as I've stated before, special zealots have a 1 in 420 chance of spawning in, but if you've already killed 420 zealots, your chances actually double, and you have a 1 in 210 chance of getting a special zealot after you reach 20 and over. So the zealot counter from Badlion client or Skyblock add-ons is super useful for this. Another thing that gives you better odds for grinding zealots is if you do more than 2-tapping a zealot. So if it takes you 2 hits or more to kill a zealot, you'll also have slightly better odds to get a special zealot, giving the people that don't 1-tap zealots a slight advantage. Okay, so I'm going to show you a really good spot to grind zealots if you don't 1-tap them. If you go to this little corner right here, down these stairs, people in young armor and strong armor and stuff like that may run by and steal these zealots, but 2 zealots will consistently spawn in here, and you can go by and kill them at your leisure. Even if you 2 hit them, or 3 hit them, or even 4 hit them. I was fighting zealots when I could only 5 hit them, and it got me enough to buy all this armor. Another really good thing about this area is when you kill a zealot and you get a special zealot alert, the special zealot will spawn super close to you if you're in this area instead of far away where somebody else can steal it. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me killing zealots until I get a special zealot. I'll see you guys then. Alright, as you guys can see, I got a special zealot. This guy's trying to steal my eye, but when you get a special zealot, I was pretty lucky and got one at 301 zealots, which is pretty good. Usually you get them around 400. Sometimes I get them around 100 or even like 17 or something super lucky. As soon as a special zealot spawns, it'll spawn really close to you, so just look around quickly because people will try to kill it awfully fast. Special zealots will be holding an end portal frame in their hands, and as soon as one's killed, it has a 100% chance of dropping a summoning eye, and when a summoning eye is dropped, you have 5-second priority to go and pick it up, which means nobody else can pick it up except for you within the first 5 seconds. So it's very hard to get your eye stolen by somebody else, but it can happen, so just be really careful. Hey guys, I just wanted to pause the video to let you know that all you need to do to sell the summoning eye is either go to the bazaar and sell it there instantly, or set up a sell order and you can get your money as fast as possible, or you can just set it up on the auction house and potentially get more or less for the summoning eye. All right, let's get back to the video. All right guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you like it, and I hope you guys would like to see more Skyblock content in the future because I'd love to make it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.